Tales of Asgard, home of the mighty Norse gods. The defeat of Odin.
The enemy approaches, sire.
In which noble Odin, Lord of Asgard, monarch of the legendary Norse gods, suffers his first defeat. Or does he?
Warriors assemble. Prepare for battle.
Another towering triumph by Marvel's talented Titanic team. Stan Lee, writer. Jack Kirby, illustrator. Vince Cogliata, delineator. Art Simek, letterer. Rampok, the rebel, is dead. Rampok, the king who has dared to defy the rule of Odin for ages. Rampok, the king whose legions have long been at war with Asgard. And now, Rampok's son, Prince Rivak, takes up the battle.
We shall attack the army of Prince Rivak head on. At my command, we shall charge across the boiling plain.
But, most honored father, why attack them where they are strongest? Why not strike at their flank?
Silence! I have spoken. See them waiting across the boiling plain? They think I have not the courage to cross it in frontal assault. Well, Rivak has much to learn.
And what of young Prince Rivak, facing his first battle as a leader of his legions? Our prince is ashen pale. Methinks he has no stomach for yon coming battle. I am sick with fear at the thought of facing Odin's warriors, and yet I must not shirk my duty.
Officers, our trial is at hand. Direct your men to station themselves in battle formation.
Methinks his voice shows signs of faltering. Can one so young, one so unsure, lead us against so mighty a foe? And yet we have no choice. We must obey the youthful Rivak, no matter what the cost. And then a roaring, ear-splitting, reverberating cry rings out from the army of Asgard as Prince Rivak and his warriors prepare to meet the most powerful legions of all time.
Attack! Forward for Asgard!
And across the vast boiling plain, lances at the ready, charge! But before the two armies can meet, the seething potholes beneath their feet suddenly erupt as gigantic flaming geysers shoot skyward.
Look to your steeds, men of Asgard. They have not been tinged with immortality as we have. The flames must not touch them. The fiery geysers shoot upward wherever we ride, as though they have wills of their own. But none appears beneath the advancing warriors of Rivak. No weapons in the universe can turn back our charge, but we dare not endanger our valiant steeds with these blazing geysers. Trumpeter, for the first time since the dawn of man, sound the retreat. Almost unable to believe their ears, the startled legions of Odin respond to the grim trumpet call, wheeling about in their tracks and retreating towards Asgard. While the young prince, flushed with triumph, pursues them to the edge of the flaming geysers. Flee, soldiers of Asgard! Even nature conspires against you. Never again shall I tremble with fear before an enemy, for now I know that no one is unbeatable. There is no battle that cannot be won. Hail to the fearless Rivak! Hail our prince! Rivak the fearless has turned back mighty Odin! My men acclaiming me. Henceforth, I shall be known as the Fearless.
Meanwhile, what of the heavy-hearted, retreating warriors of Asgard? Noble father, one simple spell from your lips would have stilled the flaming geysers. One sudden command would have led our charge around the blazing plain, and yet I chose not to utter such a command. For remember, my valiant son, I am Odin, the all-powerful. But I am also Odin, the all-wise. The battle ended as I wished it to end. There must always be those with the fire of rebellion in their blood. There must always be those who will dare to fight an unbeatable enemy. Only thus can the race of man remain strong and fearless. I think I begin to understand, Father. It is good that the legends will say, a day there was when Odin himself retreated. For men must never feel a cause is hopeless. Men must never feel an enemy cannot be beaten. I pray that men will one day acclaim your wisdom as they do your power, my most noble Father. The end. And so, we learn that there are many ways to win a victory, many ways to achieve a goal. In the case of Odin, Lord of Asgard, his goal was helping mankind. And only the truly strong, only the truly courageous will dare to lose a battle in order to gain a triumph. Now, until our next epic of Asgard, may the wisdom of Odin be showered upon thee.